ball to Jack Burns. Burns shapes the throat, comes back inside again, Burns. Darting a little run. A gain of about 7 or 8 metres before he's put on the ground. He'll get up and play it to Jack Burns. Burns goes to Nesbitt. The old heads are working well. It goes to Gubba Woods. Gubba Woods goes forward as only he knows how, and he's upended today for his troubles by one of the Rankin Springs players, and Woods could be hurt here. The Rankin Springs player is going to penalise. I think the charge would be a careless tackle. Woods is getting up, he's all right. It shook him up a little bit, but they've got the penalty. Ben McCulley to find the line. He finds it, not a great ground gainer, but he found it. Danny Burns has it. Here they go again to Sherman. Sherman straight into the ruck. Oh, one Springs player bounced off him before he was tackled. Right on the halfway line, Andrew Sherman. Danny Burns to Nesbitt, to Gubba Woods. Woods surges forward. It's the old connection, the Burns Nesbitt Woods show. Here's Neil Nesbitt running away from dummy half. A good gain of about 12 metres by Nesbitt. He bounces to his feet, plays the ball. Woods again taking it up.
The man in Sherman has defeated the Newcastle Knights 12-4.
All right, it comes out the open side towards Declan Horan. He gives it to Sean Bunyan. Bunyan back inside. The ball's on the ground. Scooped up here by Ben McCulley. McCulley goes forward. He slips over, and he's claimed there by Rankin Springs defender. He'll get up and play the ball. In a dummy half is Declan Horan. Horan goes to Whitehead. Whitehead runs to the line. Now he gives it away to Raymond Woods, but he's going to be called back there for a knock for a forward pass, I think. We'll have a scrum, and Rankin Springs, natural enough, will get the feed. Rankin Springs have it. It's Colin Parsons to Veering. Out it goes to Smetzer running across the field. Rankin Springs have got to do something in the next couple of minutes, or they're going to be right out of the game. Luff at dummy half, or Richards at dummy half gives it to Luff. Luff goes forward before he's knocked over. 25 minutes, 28 minutes short of their halfway, and in Rankin Springs territory, with at this stage Magpies in control as they lead by 28 points to 10. Time ticking away in the grand final. Here's Matt Pulowski, throws the ball back to Charlie Prince. Looked like it's gone forward. It has, and he must have called for it because referee Michael Riley is awarding the penalty to Magpies. Here's a chance for them to go right back on the attack. Ben McCulley will find touch. Magpies back in a very strong attacking position as it goes to Sherman. Sherman goes to the line. Eldridge bounces off him. He comes at him again, and they wrestle him to the ground. He'll play the ball. Neil Nesbitt, a dummy half, runs across field, finds McCulley. Magpies back in a very strong attacking position as it goes to Sherman. Sherman goes to the line. Eldridge bounces off him. He comes at him again, and they wrestle him to the ground. He'll play the ball. Neil Nesbitt, a dummy half, runs across field, finds McCulley coming through on his outside, gives the ball to McCulley. Still going, McCulley. They're having trouble handling this big second rower. Danny Burns from the blindside gives to Fitzpatrick, who's known for these blindside rushes. Produced a lot of tries over the years for the Magpies, but there's been a little knock on in there, I think. Little forward pass in there. Scrum packing down. Rankin Springs will have the feed, so they should win it, and they do through Colin Parsons. Out it goes to Stuart Veering. Veering running strongly, but he's met by 2 or 3 players, including like Paul Bunyan. He's tackled. It goes to Parsons. On it goes to Luff. Luff skirting around the edge of the defence, but he's lost the ball. It goes forward. It's scooped up here by that replacement player, Aaron Deacon, and he's a good run from Deacon too. They put them right back in a very strong position here. Across field goes Justin Campbell before he's tackled. 15 metres out from the line. A try here for the Magpies will almost certainly seal Rankin Springs' fate. It goes to blind. Horan has it. He's heading toward the line, but he's dropped about 3 metres short and he'll play the ball. In at dummy half is Danny Burns. He goes to the blind side, but he's tackled about 2 metres short. Declan Horan goes to 5'8". Horan's gone without the ball. He was going to go on his own without the ball headed to the line, but you've got to take the ball with you if you want to score tries, and Rankin Springs are back in possession. What can the Springs do? Charlie Prince. Relatively quiet game for him today. Plays the ball. Here's Colin Eldridge. He'll take it to the line, and he's knocked over there by Fitzpatrick and the help of Neil Nisbet. Chris Richards gives it to Prince again. Prince surges forward, but there's plenty of black and white jumpers there, and they wrestle him to the ground. Richards goes to dummy half. On it goes to Veering. Away to Luff. Luff running strongly, but he just they cannot break this defensive line of Hay, which has been very, very strong through most of the game. Here's Richards. What'll he do? He'll try to kick. He does. Gets his kick in downfield. Not a bad-looking kick either, actually. So Troy Atkins has to run back over his own goal line to get it. He scoops it up in goal. Now, can he get out? I think he can. They're after him. He's out into the field of play. But a beautiful tackle from Chris Richards following that kick through, grassing him about 3 metres short of the line. Here's Raymond Woods running away from dummy half with the ball, and he's going to be tackled about 12 metres short. 28 points to 10 in Hayes' favour. Looks like another grand final for the Magpies coming up. I would make it about 12 minutes to go. Here's Hay through their replacement player, Deegan, who's had a strong game since he come on. He gets it back inside to Bunyan. He gives it away to Woods. Woods is on his way to the line. Luff's after him. I don't think he's going to get him. Woods is over underneath the post, and that surely is the clincher in the grand final for 1995 as Hay Magpies go to a lead of 32 points to 10.
Todd Hay was scored by Raymond Woods. Hay now leads 32 points to 10.
Here's Justin Campbell about to attempt to convert the try just scored by Raymond Woods, which in my opinion is the sealer, and he makes no mistake, puts it straight between the posts. And with about 10 minutes of play remaining, 8 minutes of play remaining here at Barellan, Hay Magpies have the grand final also, and up as they lead by 34 points to 10. Okay, Chris Richards will restart play, drives it downfield straight to David Shea, and Shea will take it back. Goes straight to the line, and he crashes into a couple of players, bumps a couple off, and he's still going before he's eventually wrapped up and put on the ground. He'll get up and play the ball. Campbell, on it goes to McCulley, the big second rower. He surges forward, makes 5 or 6 metres before he's tackled. It's the Magpies by 34 points to 10 as the minutes start to tick down. Andrew Sherman with the ball. 20 metres short of the halfway in Hay territory. Danny Burns, he gives it out to Jack Burns. Burns comes back inside, tries to weave his way past the defence before he's tackled. Here's Sean Bunyan, the centre, in amongst the forwards, making good ground before he's knocked over. He'll get up and play the ball. Johnny Burns in a dummy half, gives it away to Jack Burns. Burns gets away from one player now, he's going to kick downfield. Chris Richards has got to go across the field to pick it up, which he does. Now he'll come back. He shows the ball to his winger, Rodney O'Brien. Still going. Richards is not a bad run either. He'll get up and play the ball. In a dummy half is Steve Smetzer. It goes to Stuart Veering. Veering has been pretty well contained today by the defence. Hasn't been given too much room to move at all. Rodney O'Brien for the Dragons has tackled right in the middle of the cricket pitch. Cole Parsons, on it goes here to the replacement player, Walters, I think it is. David Walters. He'll get up and play the ball. Matty Pulowski, reverse pass, Parsons to Richards. On it goes to Luff. Luff comes inside, looking for an opening, but there's none there. The defence has been just too good in the middle of the park today for the Magpies. Here's Pulowski to Luffer to Chris Richards. Richards flick pass out the back, but it's